Great things for home organizing, home cleaning, and home decor. So I hope that you can stay with me. And this is gonna be a lot of fun for sure. When you find anything that you want, take advantage of the prices and the flex pay and all of it. I wanna share this with you too because we've been featuring the Shark Rocket Ultralight 2-in-1 Corded Stick Vacuum. You've loved it. It's a customer pick on hsn.com. This is so easy for you to quickly clean around your home. And I say not just the carpets and the area rugs, but also the hard floors and everything else. And it's because you're getting attachments that can allow you to take it from the floor all the way up to, let's say, the ceiling fan or the cobwebs in the corner or the tops of the, bookshelves, whatever the case is. Easy and lightweight. It weighs 8.2 pounds. You're getting all of the attachments included, and you're getting attachments that you're actually going to use, not the attachments that you're thinking, well, what do I do with this? You're getting the good ones. And I'll tell you, the retail value on this is over $228. We've got a feature price, we've got flex pay, we've got free shipping. Most importantly, we've got the Shark. So it's coming up in just a few minutes. If you don't want to wait or if you want to jump on and read the reviews, you can always check hsn.com. But we are going to get it started with a little taste of spring, which I think these are so pretty, from Luminara. This is the spring wreath. The flameless candle is included with this, and you can see how the flameless flame moves, so it has very much a realistic look. And it really can brighten up an area that needs a little decor, that maybe you're saying, well, a picture wouldn't be right there, a mirror wouldn't be right in that space. What can I put there that really is fresh and inviting? And that's what you see here. These are clearance priced. You can see these were closer to $73. Today, they're less than $45, and you've got flex pay. So you just decide whether you want the lavender, which is the one that you're looking at right here, and these are 23 inches in diameter, so you can see it's a really good size. Next to the lavender, we've got the eucalyptus, and these are all faux, but do you see how it's so realistic in the way that it would look like real eucalyptus? Next to that, we've got the yellow floral, and yellow is such a beautiful and popular and happy color. Yellow is my favorite color, as you can probably tell. And then lastly, we have it in the spring floral, and that's gonna be the most vibrant in terms of color and in terms of, you know, the shapes of the look of the flowers there. This is the lowest price we've ever offered. Customer pick on hsn.com, and Rebecca Wood, who also loves to beautify her home, is joining us. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, yellow's my favorite color too, so we have that in common.
I didn't know that. Very nice.
That's why I typically have the yellow on my front door, and I love it. It makes me smile every time I walk into my house. So I love that these are bringing us color and light at a time we're starving for color and light. I grew up in Minnesota. March and April are the hardest months because we're ready for spring, and now you can bring spring into your home so easily and so beautifully. These are all real silk roses. They're wrapped around a real grapevine wreath. And as you can see in the middle, you have this steel little holder there that will hold the 4.5-inch tall Luminara candle. And I have to tell you, Tamara, if you were to go out into the big box store and just buy this candle alone, it'd be typically about $40. So this is an unbelievable price.
Wow.
Yes.
And this is the thing. You've got all of this included together. Now you understand why these were so popular to begin with, that they became customer picks. The candle, we're gonna give you all the details. There's a timer built in, so if you do plan to maybe hang it in an area where it would be a little bit problematic to have to turn it on and off each evening, the fact that there's a timer makes it even better. So it really just opens up all of the opportunities of where you can put this. But we turned our lights down a little bit, and you can just see just the beauty and ambiance of that flameless candle, Rebecca.
I know, it is unlike anything else out there on the marketplace. Why? Because we have patented technology. It's electromagnetic technology from the inside that actually makes that little wicker just flicker and flow and dance like a true flame. And if you can also tell, the light goes down into the candle like a true candle would as well. This is 100% paraffin wax. So even touching it, it feels like a true candle. And then to have those beautiful bursts of silk flowers all around, It is unlike anything I've seen. Please read the reviews. My favorite one is somebody who called it the most beautiful magical wreath she's ever seen. And I was like, that is a perfect description. It is beautiful and it is magical.
Yes.
And you're bringing it inside the house too. I love that people are putting this above their mantles. They're putting it on their double doors inside the house, over a bed. I mean, it's bright in this house. It really is bright right now, but you can see against the wall, that flame is so strong, you can see it dance on the wall too. So it is just stunning through and through.
It really is, and think about this, just so you know, let me give you a quick update. The lavender, most popular so far in this presentation and most limited. We've got about fewer than 300 now left in the lavender. And this is the thing, it's not spring yet. Spring is getting closer, spring is on the way, but you're right, we are kind of chomping at the bit waiting for it. We want to be ready when it's time to really kind of jump in and dive into spring. So even if it is cold outside or there might still be snow on the ground or in the forecast where you are, you can order these today, we'll send them out, and you'll be ready to not only just do your spring cleaning, but also to do your spring decorating, and this is the way that you do it. So if you need a few of them, you could go ahead and order a few. We've got a great clearance price, but when they're gone, that's it. That's the thing. You can't wait until later and then call back and say, are you getting any more of those lavender in or any more of the yellow floral? Because then the answer would be no there. So go ahead and pick up the ones that are gonna be right for you. And Rebecca, as I look at these, there's nothing to say that you can't have the spring floral on the front door, and then the eucalyptus in the kitchen, and the lavender maybe in a hallway. There's nothing to say that you couldn't mix and match these.
Well, that's exactly what I've done. In fact, I actually use the yellow on my front door. I have the spring floral on my piano. You can set this and use it as a tabletop as well. So it actually is like this, with the candle in the middle. And then I love to have the lavender in my walkway, my entryway. And then I also have, I love the succulents here with this one as well, with the eucalyptus up in my bedroom. So there's a spring of color everywhere as you walk through. A lot of people have done that actually. Go read the dozens of 5-star reviews on this product, and you will see how they're decorating their house in different ways. It's not just your front door. Right. A lot of people are bringing this in. And the fact that you're getting that timer with the 5 different timer. So you're getting a 5-hour on the actual candle, and then you get a 4, 6, 8, and 10-hour timer. So you can set it and forget it. If it's in your front door, you can set it and not have to go turn it on every single night. It will automatically go on, and then it will automatically shut off.
Wow.
So it's really perfect.
It really is. And I'm glad to see a lot of you are loving them. But again, if you want the lavender, you cannot wait until spring. You can't wait, probably not even until the end of this presentation, because the lavender is the one that, you know, so many of you are calling in for and getting multiples as well. So if this is the look that you want, go for it. And you know what, Rebecca, when we were seeing you next to all of the wreaths, you reached over, and I had to remind myself that the flame was not a real flame, because I was thinking, oh no, she's gonna burn herself. It looks so realistic.
It's the most realistic candle I've ever seen. People have to come up and touch it. And you're right, you have to remind yourself, but this is perfect. I have young kids. I have 2 dogs. I never have to think twice of messy wax spilling or any fire danger. I just get to enjoy the beautiful glow of a candle without the worry. The pictures you were just seeing, that is my house. That's how I've decorated throughout the house. I love it as a tabletop. As you can, that's how I have it in my dining room, right there. So you can actually set it and put the candle in the middle and have an instant centerpiece if you want. So think outside of the box. I know they're wreaths, and I know you think of hanging them on the front door, but really mantelpieces. One person talked about how she has one on each side of her bed. So I think that's a beautiful. Can you imagine just kind of relaxing at night, falling asleep, because that timer will turn off automatically to candlelight. You would never do that with a real candle.
Right.
But yeah, you would. But this is the very best technology when it comes to the flameless candles. And I'm telling you, it's the very, very, very best craftsmanship when it comes to these gorgeous spring wreaths, real grapevine wreath that is wrapped around. You'll have to come up and even touch the flowers to see if they're real, because that's how realistic they really are.
And I just want you to notice, because we have them on stands. I just wanted to pull it out so that you could see this base back here is just something that we have so that we can demonstrate, present it for you. This is the way that it's going to come. So if you didn't want the candle inside or you wanted to move it in a different way, then you would still have this whole space in the middle just open. I just wanted you to recognize that this is just a stand back here. But 23 inches in diameter. This is a great size and not big and not small. It really is that can go anywhere, not intrusive, excuse me. If you do decide to put it in the middle of a table for a centerpiece, it's not gonna take up the whole table, not gonna take up the whole space. So the one you see closest to you, which is the pink, that's called Spring Floral. I think it's the most vibrant. It's beautiful, and you can see those like cabbage roses or, you know, kind of peony kind of looks there. Next to that, we've got the yellow floral, which is just light and happy and very much spring. We've got the eucalyptus, which to me could be all year long. Rebecca, do you agree with that? And then the lavender.
100%. I think the lavender and the eucalyptus are something that would carry you through the entire year. 100%. Love the splash of color with the floral. It is those bright pinks, so much fun. But if you're looking for something year round, definitely this gorgeous lavender with a baby breath. And then you have, it's really hard to see on TV, but that eucalyptus has dark purple succulents in it. And it looks like real succulents. So that dark purple against that green, beautiful. Yes. But it's something that you can carry through, and it's gonna make a splash no matter what room you put it in. That's my mantle, that's how I typically have it. And look at all the light that comes from it. Yes. That candle is so beautiful. You can use the candle elsewhere. If you wanna use this as maybe a tablescape piece, you could also use the candle. They're not tied together. You can decide how you want to use them. Very nice. Think about where you're gonna put them. Go ahead and take advantage of our clearance price and the flex pay, which means $14.98 to get this home with the candle and the remote control included. And you can get as many as you want until they're gone, but the lavender looks like will be the first one to go with now fewer than 200 of these left in lavender. Okay. Rebecca's gonna stay with us. She's got more for us, but I wanna share with you also, we always talk about the benefits of having an HSN card. And if you've been wanting one and you don't have one yet, then you can apply for one. And when you're approved, you can take $10 off of a single item that you purchase with your brand new HSN card. So you can call us or apply on hsn.com. Okay, Rebecca's staying with us, so once again, I have to remind myself, these are flameless candles from Luminara. As I stand close to it, from across the room, I thought it was a real flame. You're looking at the moving flame bird candle. And yes, these also come with a remote control. So you've got that beautiful ivory bird. There's even the blue bird. And then we also have do we still have the white dove? Okay, just the blue and the ivory birds. That's what we have available. These are $19.95 for whichever choice you make here. So let's talk about this, Rebecca. I don't mean the pun, but I have to tell you, these are literally flying out because earlier today we did have the different colors. So we are left with this beautiful, gorgeous little bluebird. If bluebirds, the thought of bluebirds have any memories attached to loved ones, that's a lot of times we have our memories attached to loved ones. This bluebird is going to be perfect. The thing I love about this is you were talking about how realistic the flame is because it is that patented technology you will only find with Luminara, but the detail etched in the 100% paraffin wax, if this was a real candle, you'd get to enjoy it for a couple of hours. Right. But thank goodness it's not a real candle. So this is a piece you'll enjoy for years and years and years to come. That's right. And just so you know, I just want to be clear, we've got the bluebird, the ivory bird, and the one that I'm holding is the white dove. We do have the white dove available. But you're right, Rebecca, I was thinking the same thing. If this were a real candle, a real wax with real flame, it would only look this beautiful until the moment before you light it. And then the minute you light it, it just melts down. But it'd be sad. Right, this will never have a meltdown, literally and figuratively, because it's always going to look this beautiful. So if you love the idea of having, you know, maybe it's
whether you love birds or you just love all things nature, and the idea of having this in your home, in your kitchen, in the bathroom, on the windowsill, how beautiful would this be? And again, with a remote control, so with the timer, so that you always have the light when you want it.
What I love too is it's such a burst of spring, but it will carry throughout the rest of the year too. But think of your Easter tabletop with these on there. There's no smell attached to them, so they won't overpower any of the delicious foods you're making. This is something that will bring such a burst of spring into your house. And when you're taking a look at that bluebird, down to the little beak, you can see there's detail in the beak, the feathers, down to the little claws. I mean, it's beautiful, but see, yes, look at that. The feather, the tail feathers are each etched, hand etched, and take a look at how they're just carved through so it looks like a complete tail feather of a bluebird. And then that dove, I know you don't have it there, but that dove actually has a pearlescent finish. Oh, there it is. Look. See how pearlized it is? Isn't that beautiful?
Well, look at that face. I mean, you're right. All the detail, the eyes, you feel the texture on this. Do you see how every feather, it lays down beautifully, going all the way around? And this is never going to melt, because this is not a candle that you're ever going to, you know, apply a flame to. It's a flameless candle from Luminara, and Luminara literally makes the best when it comes to flameless candles. So a lot of you are calling in for the ivory. We've got the ivory bird, fewer than 500 remaining in the ivory. We do have the bluebird, and then we do have the white dove. And you could mix and match these if you wanted to. You could put them next to maybe, you know, whether it is going to be just part of decor or what have you. It's just something different. And you know, Rebecca, I know you know what's out there when it comes to home decor. We see a lot of the same thing. So it's nice when we can find something that's just fresh.
I'm so happy you brought that up, because that is so true. There are so many of the same things out there. This is very unique, something you won't find elsewhere. And one of the things that I love about it, it does come with a remote control. I wanted to let you know that as well. A timer on the bird, and you do get the timers on the remote as well. So you can set this up high. You can set this in a hard to reach area. You could set this in the middle of one of the wreaths we just sold, and it would look like they're perched in their own little nest. And think about the tabletop that would create. I think it would be beautiful. But what I love is I just have some faux flowers here, the wreaths, and it has brought in so much color into my house. So it's kind of fun. You know, when you get rid of all the holiday lights, kind of makes me sad. Right. There's no light anymore. There's no color. So this can kind of carry it in, but bring it into the new season. That ivory is gorgeous. Yes. I have to tell you though, the ivory paired with the bluebird, that's outstanding. Those two together are just gorgeous.
I really like this. I'm glad to see that so many of you are liking it as well. These are customer picks on hsn.com, and they became customer picks when they were at the higher price. So today we've got them for less than $20. You've got them on FlexPay, which makes it $6.65 to get home. You're getting the remote control, which we showed you, but what I love about this remote control is that it's easy. Like, you know, I like high tech as much as the next girl, but when I can just go on and off 4, 6, 8, or 10 hours, like, it just makes me happy that I don't have to program something. I literally just turn it on, and it's beautiful right out of the box.
And it also saves on the battery. First of all, we also have patented technology when it comes to the battery life. So your battery life on these are extremely long. But when you can set that timer, you don't forget to turn it off. It's going to turn off automatically. So it's going to extend the battery life. I know I've had these since Christmas in July. Guess what? I have not changed the batteries yet. Wow. I know we have great technology when it comes to really making the most out of the battery life. And then when you double that with the timers, it's going to extend it. But have fun. Yes. Bring it in. Go pick your favorite colors. Do think about getting one of the wreaths that we had. I love the blue and the purple because it's one of my favorite combinations. And make it look like they've created their own little nest in the middle of the table. You will have a gorgeous Easter table in seconds.
I love it. And remember, the remote control does come with the battery. You're going to add 2 AA batteries to this one and enjoy. This is the dove. We've got the bluebird and we've got the ivory bird. Go for it while we still have them at the sale price and on FlexPay. Okay, Rebecca, you're staying close, right? You've got something else for us? All right.
I'll be back, I think, at the end of the hour with you.
All right, we'll see you soon. You can keep shopping though. 089630 is the item number to get the Luminara candles home. Stay with us. Shark is coming up next.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Well, you're watching HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks. I'm your host, and I had to change studios for this next presentation because we were showing you lots of beautiful spring home decor, but before we can decorate, we've got to get our spring cleaning done, and that's where Shark comes in. Now, we have featured this Shark Rocket Ultra Light 2-in-1 corded stick vacuum. We've been featuring it for a few presentations now. You're loving it. It's a customer pick because it does everything you need it to do. It can easily clean and vacuum your hard floors, your area rugs, your carpets, but with all of the attachments that come included, you can also clean your ceiling fan. You can clean under your sofas, and you can clean under your refrigerators because you get that under appliance wand. You get all of the attachments that you're actually going to use, and nothing that you're gonna say, well, this was just a throw-in. No, you're gonna use everything. You get, this is that under appliance wand that typically you'd have to pay more for. You're going to get the 8-inch crevice tool, the wide upholstery tool, the multi-angle dusting brush, which is the one that you see right here, and you can maneuver it to where the dust is, where the dirt is, the Shark will find it. This, and you get the accessory bag to keep them in when you're not using them. Your only choice today is, do you want it in black or do you want it in pink? And that's the one that we're sharing with you right there. It's a really deep, rich pink. Now, if you just kind of wanted to see, well, how good is the price really? Well, for the Shark and a few of the attachments, you'd be paying over $150. Plus the accessory bag, the under appliance wand, which I'm telling you you're gonna use like the day you get it, would be another $40. The multi-angle dusting brush is going to be your best friend, nearly $29. So the retail value is over $228. You're spending about $100 less than that, and you're still getting everything. Now, Tracy Rosa standing by. She's going to give us the full presentation, but if you have been eyeballing this and you want it, I wouldn't wait too long. Tracy, I see you. It's good to see you.
Hey, Tamara. Yeah, good to see you. You're exactly right, because this is the vacuum that put Shark on the map. So if you've been hearing about Shark and you want to know what all the hype is about, why everybody loves it, this is a great place to start, because it's a 2-in-1. You're getting more bang for your buck. You got a handheld vacuum, and then with the click of a button, now you've got a great stick vac. But here's the really cool thing, Tamara. Even though it's just around 8 pounds, full power of an upright. So this is the full power of an everyday upright Shark. So to prove that to you, what I want to go ahead and show you in this demonstration is how we're able to suck up messes before we even get to them. So look at this. Look at how it annihilates that pile right there and just sucks in all of those fine particles before I even get on top of it. It really is a very powerful vacuum. It's got 2 motors, Tamara. So you got a motor in the handheld part, so that makes sure that you have full power at all times, even if you're using it in the handheld mode. And then you've got a motor down at the base there that activates the brush. So it really is a wonderful swivel. It's easy to maneuver, easy to push. I'm going slow here because I want you to be able to see just how powerful this is and the suction power on this. But really, you don't have to baby this. You can go as fast as you want. There's no mess that's too big, no mess that's too small for your Shark Rocket. So The way that this works is with a click of a button, Tamara, now you have it in the handheld mode. With another click of a button down here, now you've got it in the wand mode. So you can clean up high, you can clean down low, and with the attachments we're including, you can literally clean everything in between. Now, they don't advertise this little feature, but I've had this in my home, so I've been able to play with it for about a year now. Look at this. I got a mini vacuum. Isn't that great? So you can take this out to the car, out to the RV, to the boat, and it's easy to clean or easy to maneuver. One thing I do want to bring up, Tamara, is people are very hesitant to buy stick vacs because of this reason. Because all of the meat and the potatoes are kind of up here, up top, so it becomes top heavy. So they normally can be a pain to store, not the Shark Rocket, not this model. What we've done is we've added a little feature down here. So it stands on its own. It can go in any closet, it can go in any corner. And then look at how easy it is for me to take up and down the stairs or move from room to room to room. It's so easy and lightweight.
Absolutely, 8 pounds, 8.2 pounds. And you will just kind of maneuver it around as easily as Tracy is showing it to you. And you know, she's been using it a lot, so she's gotten really comfortable with it. You're gonna be exactly the same way. Because one thing about this is that the learning curve is gonna be so fast. When you think, wait a minute, I can do my carpets, yes, of course. You can do your area rugs. I can do my hard floors, whether it's wood or tile or linoleum or whatever, or stone, whatever the case is. And then when I, you know, see other dirt and dust and cobwebs and things that I have to reach up for, the Shark is gonna do that for me. Upstairs, downstairs, harder to reach areas, you've got an attachment for that. And you've got literally the one that people have fallen head over heels for. It's a customer pick on hsn.com. I love that these attachments are really showing you ways to clean things that you hadn't even thought of. And that under appliance tool, that's one that I had never seen even with another brand. So you're getting it all included. I have mine the way that Tracy was showing it to you so that it does stand up on its own. And when I'm ready to use it, I pick this part up, I pop it in right here, and you'll hear the click. Hear that click? So it's popped in and ready to go. And then one click up here where your thumb is. One click for hard floors, 2 clicks for carpet. It's as simple as that. And here I go. And this is the thing. I'm going slow so that we can see it, but if I were at home doing my cleaning and I want to get it cleaned as fast as I possibly can, my Shark can keep up with me. Watch this. I'm going to go right down the middle so that you can see nothing's blowing around, nothing's getting pushed around. I've got, look at that, edge to edge cleaning as fast as I need it to be. So when I'm doing my cleaning, and for you, if vacuuming is not your favorite chore, that's okay. Let Shark do it that quickly. It really is as fast as that. So if you don't want to bother with the big, bulky vacuums that are heavy and expensive, and while they may be good, they may not be right for you, I want you to call us or shop on hsn.com so you can go ahead and pick up your Shark. Get it on FlexPay, $32.46. Get it on free shipping, which is a savings of another $15. Tracy, we're coming back to you. We want to see more.
Absolutely, Tamara. So remember how easy it is to put together. It's going to come in 3 pieces, and you just kind of click everything into its little home. It's very simple. One of the great features about having a stick vac is that you're able to get down really low. So you're not having to constantly move for an.
So you can see, take a look at that. So you're seeing the way that this is gonna work in your home. And again, you get all of the attachments. Just so you know, you're seeing some colors there in the video that we no longer have because these have been selling so fast. We've got them in pink, which is a really deep pink. I don't want you to think it's like a ballet pink or a bubble gum. It's a really deep pink. The pink is the more limited of the two. We've got 180 left in this pink. And so if that's the one you want, go for it. The rest of our quantity is in the black, and we brought most of our quantity in the black. So those are gonna be your 2 choices. Either way, you're going to get the attachments that go right along with no matter what. I think we've got Tracy back again. Sometimes we've got technical difficulties, but I think we've got Tracy back.
Yeah, sorry about that, Tamara. You know, I was just showing you just how easy it is to get underneath some of your furniture, so you don't have to move stuff out of the way all the time. So check out this coffee table right here. We had a huge mess going on here. We had hair, we had sequins, we had confetti, we had cereal, but look at how low I'm able to go with, again, without having to move stuff out of the way. So think of your recliners, think of some of your sofas, chairs, bar stools, that kind of stuff underneath the dining room table. It really is a great design feature. Notice here, yeah, we're cleaning up the stuff on top of the carpet, you know, that really big mess. But notice those carpet lines. I love that shot right there, because not only are you seeing the beautiful carpet lines, but you're actually seeing the lines where the roller is. You don't get that unless you have great power. So it's just another proof to show you that this is just as powerful as your upright. So if you're somebody who hates to lug that upright out of the closet and take it from room to room or take it up and down the stairs, this is going to be a great solution. Change the way that you clean. Think of like these messes right here. If you spill a box of cereal or a bag of cat food or a bunch of coffee, go ahead and a handheld mode and go and vacuum it up instead of having outer depth. It's really that simple. And again, with the whole vacuum, it's 8.2 pounds, and the handheld, it's only around 4. A little click of the button clears everything. There you go. So now it's just going back to vacuuming. So it's super, super easy, Tamara.
Yes, it is. And you see lightweight, 8.2 pounds. If you have to take it up and downstairs, it's not that big a deal at all. And even if 8.2 pounds is still too much, then you just take this part off. You go upstairs with this part and then you bring this part. I mean, it just, you know, Shark really has made it simple. And speaking of that, the way that mine is standing up, do you see how there's a little lip right there on the back, and that's what I'm hooking and connecting right there, that little lip. So let me share this with you. I did my floors first, and now I'm going to go ahead and do my carpets. I just click it right in there. You hear the click. I like that you don't ever have to wonder, is it on right? Did I do it right? You hear the click, it's in. I press the button 2 times, or I press the lever up 2 times, and now I'm cleaning my carpets. Now I'm vacuuming my carpets. Do you see how fast I can go? To Tracy's point, getting those carpet lines, being able to get up all of that debris. And when I'm using this around my home, that's what I want. I don't want to have to go over and over and over. I want to be able to get it clean and move on to the next thing. And that's what the Shark allows me to do. I've got a couple of pieces down here. Let me go ahead and get those. And guess what? I'm done. I'm on to the next thing. If while I'm cleaning, I see there's, oh, dust on the ceiling fan, or, oh, I've got to get underneath that sofa or what have you, I have an attachment for that. So it just, to Tracy's point, makes you rethink the way that you clean. Instead of getting on your hands and knees or having to move furniture out of the way or having to wipe something down, let the Shark do it for you. You've got it on FlexPay. You're saving about $100 off of the retail value, and then another $15 off of shipping because it's free shipping. So if ever there was a day to go ahead and get your Shark, today is the day. Tracy, we want to come back and see more.
Please, and I do want to spend some time talking about the attachments, because these are so unique. A lot of times you don't get all of these with this Shark package, but this is one of my favorite ones. Look at this. This is going to be great for dusting those fans, not dusting, vacuuming those fans, vacuuming those kitchen cabinets, vacuuming those areas that it's hard to get to. Look at how easy it is for me to get on top of this mirror here. Okay? I mean, normally, how would you clean that stuff? A lot of times you just get, you know, like a stick that has like a little cloth on it, and then you push everything around like a duster. But what happens? All that stuff falls onto your sofas, onto your beds. You know, this is going to vacuum it up. This one is one of my favorite appliance right here. This is our under the appliance. You can see here, this is the vacuum opening, and you've got little bristles right here. So these bristles actually grab all those bunnies that are hiding underneath those hard to get areas and vacuum it up. So think of how you would normally underneath couches, underneath your appliances. Ask yourself, when was the last time you vacuumed under your refrigerator, under your washer and dryer, underneath your stove? I would gather that most of us probably don't do it very often. The cool thing too, Tamara, is that the attachments can go on the handheld, or it can go on the stick or the wand itself.
Nice.
Attach. This one right here, think of your mattresses, think of your upholstery, think of, you know, your sofas, think of even your curtains, you know, giving those a nice strap too. You can do that as well. So if you have kids with a lot of hair, or you've got, you know, well, we all got stuff going on in our house, you know, this is going to be that great solution. And because those attachments are included, you're now able to clean from your ceiling to your floor and everything in between.
That's right.
Edge-to-edge cleaning is a big deal too.
Yes.
So those hard to get areas, like down on your baseboards right there, you're actually able to suction up the stuff that's like hiding in there. And notice nothing is spraying, nothing is splattering. Look at that beautiful reveal. So it's getting the big pieces of rice, but it's also getting that very, very, very fine dust there. And look at, nothing is left behind, Tamara.
Look at that. And as fast as you can go, because this is the thing, when we do the presentations, we slow down so that you can see them. But when you're really cleaning around your house, you want to get the job done. You want to get it clean and move on to the next thing. And Shark can do that. And that's what people say. They love that it's easy to move around. They love that it's lightweight, only 8 pounds. And I'll say that because in comparison, because you might say, well, 8 pounds, how does that measure up with other vacuums there? Traditional vacuums can be upwards of 13 or 15 pounds. And maybe at one point in our lives, that was no big deal to get up and down with, you know, up and down the stairs or around the house with 13 or 15 pounds. But now it's just not what I want to do. I want to make it easier on myself because I already have to do the cleaning. I don't want to have to lug things in the process. So with this, Shark has made it easy. You can reach those areas. And as you can see, she's using the extension that the Shark gives you so that you can be, because I know, you see me, I'm 5'5", Tracy and I are the same height. We're not the tallest people in the world, but because we can now use the extension that Shark gives us to reach up high, now we can reach those higher areas without having to stand on a chair or on a ladder or wait for somebody else to do it for us. You get all of the attachments. You get to go underneath your appliances, your refrigerator, your sofas, what have you, in a way that you haven't done before. And it's not just kind of moving the dust out, you're actually vacuuming it up. That's the difference in these attachments. They're attached to your vacuum. So you're not moving the dust off the ceiling fan only for it to float in the air and then fall on the floor. You're vacuuming it up, so then that job is done. If you want to go ahead and get the pink, I wouldn't wait too long. We've got about 100 left in pink, and then that's it. I don't know if we're gonna get any of the colors back in. All I know is what we have today. All I know is that our feature price is today. I don't know how long that feature price is going to last. But this is the way it breaks out. If you're saying, wait a minute, I get everything and I'm not paying extra for it. If anything, not only am I not paying extra, I'm paying $100 less than what I would pay if I bought everything at the retail value. Not only that, you've got free shipping today. So that's a savings of another about $15. Go for it. While you're ordering either the pink or the black, it really is as easy as we show. We're gonna come back, we're going back to Tracy so that we can see more, but while you're watching, I want you to call us. You can shop on hsn.com or you can use the HSN app. And here's the item number. It's 693904. We're going back to Tracy.
Yeah, Tamara, it's so easy to use as well, which I love. There's no guessing. There are no dials to switch to go to high pile carpet or low pile. You just have a little button here right at your thumb, okay? And look at how easy it is. So you got one little button for your hard floor and then kick that in. You can hear it activate that brush roll. So it's so easy to use. So check it out down here on the floor. Again, look at, there's no spraying, there's no splatter, there's that wonderful edge-to-edge cleaning. You're picking up all types of particles, big particles, and those dry ones too, those fine ones as well. So that looks like kind of sawdust. And look at it really is easy. Now remember, this is 8.2 pounds with all the power of an upright. And one of the best demonstrations that I can show you about that is to show you on a floor that actually has a little crevice, because I think we all can relate to that. You know, we all have flooring, whether it's tile or whether it's hardwood, where there's just that one little crack that hides stuff. So this is I'm gonna show you how we're able to suction that stuff up. Now look, those are coffee grinds in there. Watch how the shark air with that collar.
Okay, I think she froze for a little bit, but what you would see and what you're seeing right there is how the shark just really pulls everything up, whether it's right there on the floor or if there is that little space, that little open area where there might be, you know, a space in the floor. It can pull those items up too, even if they're the small, fine granules like coffee grounds. But as you're watching, as you're looking, you can see our clock is quickly running down. This is a customer pick on hsn.com. This is your time. If you're saying, I've been struggling with the big, heavy vacuum for a long time, and you're looking at this stick vac and you're thinking, you know what, I never really thought about vacuuming my hard floors. I always just pulled out whether it was a broom or whether it's one of those little, you know, Swifty things. And that's not really getting the job done. You would pull out your Shark, clean the hard floors, you know, vacuum up the hard floors, vacuum up the carpets as well, and then take your attachments to the staircase, take them to, you know, the high areas of your home and vacuum all of that up as well, because that's why this is a customer pick. And it really does allow you to rethink the way you clean your home. Spring cleaning is coming. Shark is gonna be there with you. So call us or go ahead and pick yours up on hsn.com. Tracy, thank you. You're always so great. Thank you.
Thanks, Tamara. Good to see you.
For sure. And for sure, if you want the pink, don't wait too long because the pink will be the next one to sell out, and then we'll have the black left. We only have about a dozen left in pink. Oh my gosh, it's going fast, and then the black is gonna be left for you. So 693-904 is the number to get your Shark home. Now, we've got a smart deal for you that we're not gonna have time to do a full presentation on, but I wanted you to see it. It's the Ninja Foodie. It's a 6.5 quart, 11-in-1 pressure cooker. Literally, this cooks however and whatever you want to cook. And it's really easy for you to use. You've got color choices, as you can see right there. Blue, we've got cinnamon, there's even a navy and a stainless steel color. But it's got that 6.5 quart pot. It's got a baking pan, a nesting broil rack, a cook and crisp plate. There is a recipe chart in there as well that allows you to, however you want to cook. You can pressure cook, you can air fry in this. It offers up to 75% less fat intake versus traditional deep frying methods when you air fry. So you can cook a 5-pound chicken in there in as little as 30 minutes of when you've got it on that pressure cooker function. So easy and new and exclusive, and it is a smart deal. So you're saving $10 by getting that one today. And if you really said, I would have literally bought all of those separate appliances, but I would like an all-in-one, well, you're looking at it, the Ninja Foodie. Okay. Rebecca Wood is joining us once again. I promised you, not only for decor, but for home organization. And she's brought along the Storesmith. This is a 4-tier large rack, and you're getting 2 of them. This is a great deal. You've got a feature price. We took $20 off the price. You've got it on FlexPay. But what you have is finally a place for all of the things that we have, that we need to keep, that we need to store. But if we don't have the right place to put them, they become clutter everywhere. When you have shelving, when you have storage, like you see right here, now you can clear that clutter and have that organization that we so desperately crave. Rebecca, thanks for being with us. Thanks for helping us get organized. Let me show you. You can see the way that it comes so simple.
It is. It's so simple. It's going to be just like this. The box comes. You open the box. It's going to look like this. You pull it out of the box. That's it. And then here's the assembly. Done. It's like 10 seconds. You're ready. You were talking about decor and storage. That's what Storesmith does so well. We know that you want to get organized. We know that you want to get organized easily and quickly. That's why we have 0 assembly. But the other thing that we did is we made it so you could get organized in the areas that you love, the areas you live. So many times up until now, if you had a storage unit, it was in your closet. It was, tucked away in a closet, pantry, or garage. We want you to bring it out and enjoy it and decorate it. So look at how beautiful this can be in a second. And then you can use your storage containers that you love as a piece to show off, have everything you need. We added this little detail here. Love it. We did it for 2 reasons. It really kind of softens it, first of all, but it also keeps everything in place. So this lattice work on the top is really gonna go to work for you. So when I'm wheeling this around, because remember, it comes on caster wheels, take a look at how smooth that is. Nothing is gonna fall out. Those books would typically fall out. You don't have to worry about that. And then, Tamara, the other thing that we did, and I'm gonna actually close this again to show you close up, we made it so that all of the shelves, they've got this kind of what perforated look, I guess you would say.
Yes.
Yeah, the perforated look. We did that for 2 things. If you want it for all of your kitchen appliances with those tiny little feet, they're not going to fall through. But again, it softens the look and makes it beautiful.
Yes, aerates it. You can see, depending on what you know put on it, that might be important to you. This is. You're getting 2 of them, so your only choice is to choose the color. So this is where your decision-making comes in. Now, I'm standing next to the 2 navy, which I think are really beautiful and kind of unexpected. So if you want the 2 navy, we've got those. We'll head on over here so that you can see the gray. And if maybe you're going for a neutral look, we've got the 2 gray. If you want them in black, we've got those as well. I would imagine black is always very popular here, as well as bronze. Bronze is the most limited of what we have available for you. So these are the 2 bronze. And then we also have them in white. And white also, a great neutral, gives you a lot of flexibility about where you're gonna put them and what you're gonna put on them. So maybe what you're gonna do, instead of just storage, maybe you wanna display. I love the idea of displaying on a white or a black, because it just gives you that great kind of pop with whatever you're putting on. Maybe you've got some collectibles that are kind of all over the place and you really wanna corral them in one spot. This is it. These are 49.7 inches high. They are 28 inches from side to side, and then 13.3 inches from front to back. So that gives you an idea of, you know, if you are thinking, I wonder if they're gonna fit here or in this specific closet or what have you, you know they're going to fit. Rebecca, we're gonna come back and see more.
And what I really love about it is we've made them beautiful. We've made them so you can use them in any room. But don't let that fool you. These are heavy duty racks. Each of these shelves will hold up to 75 pounds. If you're using the caster wheels, it will be 50 each. Without the caster wheels, 75. So with today's configuration, you're getting up to 600 pounds of storage capacity. And so you can take both of them. Remember, you're getting 2. And look what I did. I used 1 for fun. I'm going to have this out. It looks soft and it looks pretty, but yet I have all my electrical cords, my charging cables in here. And down here, I've got all of the games that I usually have to dig through a closet to get through. And then here, I used it for all of my canned goods, which it would usually be all over in the back of a closet. I'd lose it, I'd forget it. Do you know how many jars of spaghetti sauce I have? Because I always thought I ran out when I didn't. Now, and take a look at that. These caster wheels are amazing. Not all caster wheels are created equal. This is plumb full, and look as I wheel it around, how everything stays put and how smooth it is. 2 of those caster wheels too, Tamara, lock in place.
That's good. You can see you can see the lock right there. So it just gives you kind of more opportunity, more options of where you're gonna put these. I love the idea of maybe storing the kids' toys here instead of all over the floor or like jammed under a bed or something. You can actually see when you have storage, units like these, you can actually see what you have, and you're more likely to use it if you can see it and find it. And to Rebecca's point, not rebuy things that you already have because you just, they were tucked away and you couldn't see them. You're getting 2 of them. If you need more than a set of 2 of these large racks, go ahead and get as many as you need while we've got them. And Rebecca, so for storage, for display, for functionality, they really are gonna kind of work across the board in so many different areas of our home.
And think outside the box. My best friend actually lives in Denver, and right now it's muddy and it's mucky, and she has wood floors. So she uses these racks in the spring and in the fall when it's the worst of it, and gets all of those shoes off the floor. But because this is powder-coated steel, when those seasons are done, she then takes water, hoses it off, because this is powder-coated steel. It's not gonna rust, chip, or corrode, and then use it in another area. one of the great ways when you get it home, and remember, when you do get it home, pull it out of the box, you're just going to open it up just like that, and that top is already attached. Flip it over. Maybe you're going to start a lot of seedlings. Maybe you're going to get your garden going before you bring it out.
Yes.
You can water them right on the rack because you don't have to worry about it when it's powder coated steel. This could go outside and you don't have to worry about it because it's powder coated steel.
For sure. I love the idea, Rebecca, as you're showing us, you've got like a full toaster oven on one. You've got your blender up there, because these are we have so many appliances that we don't use, that we paid for, we like. We don't use them because there's no counter space for them. And so we put them underneath the cabinet and then we never see them again.
Never use them again, right? You're so excited, then you forget you even have them. And then you have to take them out and bring them back. So I actually have a very tiny walk-in pantry, but now I have all of my food on one pantry, and I can then use this for all of my fun gadgets I want to use. A waffle maker, I love making waffles, but I don't want to have to dig it out every time. I can wheel it out to my kitchen, use it, clean it up, and wheel it back. Look at how packed this is. And because those caster wheels also are great, it's one finger. One finger I'm pushing and I'm pulling. And this is full. Remember, each of these shelves can hold up to 75 pounds. That's 300 pounds per shelf, per unit, I should say.
And so that's a lot of strength right there that you're not having to lift up and move around on your own. The white that you're seeing there, that Rebecca is showing you, the way that it comes already assembled, you just open it up and put it into place. The white is very popular. And remember, it's a 2-pack, so you're getting 2 of the white racks, and I've got them right here. Let me show it to you here, because you can see this is that beautiful lattice work that Rebecca was talking about. So nothing's gonna fall out here. If you have books, or if you have canned goods, or whatever it is you decide to put on, maybe it's gonna be your linens or your towels or the toilet tissue or whatever it is, nothing's gonna fall out here. So I love that design feature there. And you're also seeing the way you've got that perforated, almost like a pegboard kind of going all the way through on each of the shelves, so that you can put smaller items without you worrying about anything falling through. This might be your home office. I say that because many of us don't have an entire room that we can dedicate to some things, like our home office, like our crafting space, like our baking station, those kinds of things. Think about all of the things that you could do with these. And then with a feature price, with flex pay, with the fact that it's already put together for you so that you don't have to call somebody and ask them to set it up for you. You get these home and you are just a couple of steps away from being organized and being ready to go. And so I was showing you the white. Don't forget about the bronze. We've got black, and we also have this gray. And then of course in front, we've got the navy blue. Rebecca, as I look at these, I just think, not only are they great, the fact that you're getting 2 of them, because that's usually what happens. Once you start to organize one area, you're thinking, you know what, I need more, because I want to organize this other area too.
And do read the reviews. People absolutely love these because you're getting so much storage. One of the things I want to point out, if you're going to put these in your garage just for sheer capacity, because remember, each one can hold up to 300 pounds. That means with the 2, 600 pounds of stuff now has a new home. I love it, the idea of just placing them like this, almost a filing system, and you pull out what you need and then you put it back. That way, Tamara, 28 inches is all it's going to take to get 600 pounds of storage up off the floor or out of closets and in a place where you can actually use them. Yes. But Storesmith is a proprietary brand. You can only find it at HSN, and what I love, it's the designers of HSN. They've got 40 years experience knowing exactly what we need, what we love. So that's what they did with this. They made it soft so it could be beautiful, elegant piece in your living room to add to the decor or just to corral the chaos, or it can be just sheer capacity. When you really need something that's going to hold a lot of stuff, it also has that. We wanted to make sure when it comes to you, it is going to fit your needs. Nobody's needs are the same. So the one thing we wanted to make sure it's going to fit in anybody's home, and you got that with this.
That's right. And the white that you're seeing right there, 250 remaining of the sets of 2, and then that's it. So if white is the one you want, if that's the color that you're thinking of, then I would go ahead and you can call us. There is a toll-free number at the bottom of the screen, or you can always shop on hsn.com or the HSN app. I've got it on my phone, and you're literally a couple taps away from having the white coming home to you before they're gone. When I look at these, because they can fold up when you're not using them, it's another reason that what I like about this kind of storage is because some places, maybe like in your pantry or maybe in the garage, it's going to be, you put it up and it's gonna stay up. But maybe there are some times of the year where you're going to need it, and other times you want to reclaim that space, you fold it back up. Unlike traditional storage systems that you have to nail them to the wall, or once they're up, you cannot take them down without destroying them. These can go up and down if the need arises. So to Rebecca's point, our storage needs are different, our organization needs are different, our spacing needs are different, but this can work with you no matter what.
Yeah, I want to show you too, because it really is that easy. First of all, we're talking about no assembly, no directions needed. That's what I love. I hate reading directions. I mean, you're going to pull this out. I'll show you. You pull it out of the box and you open it up. That is it. That is all you have to do. But if you do want to store it away and you only want to take inches to store a full storage system, right here, you can see I have one finger. There's a little lever. You pull it up. That was one finger assembly. Push down when you want it open, and up when you want it closed, and it's going to take mere inches of your space. And when you do want to open, remember, this top shelf is already on there. All you do is flip it over and lock it into place, and you're set to go. Set to store 300 pounds of stuff. That just blows my mind when it moves so smoothly like this.
That's right. And think about this, just to give you some measurements again, 49.7 inches high, and that includes the casters with the wheels on it. 28 inches from side to side, and then 13.3 inches deep off the wall. So that's the depth of the shelf. So think about all the things that maybe you even have in your laundry room right now that are in the cabinets over top of your washer and dryer that you can't reach up there. It's just hard, or there are times where I'll have to like jump to get something, and it's just like there's gotta be a better way where I can have things at arm's reach. This just makes it easy. A lot of you are calling in for the white, and the white will be the first to go. About 200 left in white. Bronze, also very popular. Don't forget, we also have it for you in black. This is the gray. It's got kind of like a stainless steel look, but it's called gray. And then the navy, I think, is just a fun, unexpected, great decor color for you. And Rebecca, in our last, oh gosh, our show is almost over, but in our last 30 seconds, the fact that it comes fully assembled, you just open it up and use it.
Yeah, I know. Most people would think, oh, you can't show assembly now in 30 seconds. No, I can show disassembly, and I can show assembly in 10 seconds. That's how easy. I'm just a little bit of a show off when it comes to that. But that's all you need to do. Just like that, you're ready to go. You're ready to store.
Rebecca, thank you so much, as always. For sure. And I love how Rebecca makes it easy, right? Storesmith makes it easy for you. Go for yours, particularly if you want the white, because I don't want that to sell out without you. All right, and that one is 730627. We have time to show you one more thing, and you've been seeing it kind of peeking right here. This is also from Storesmith. It's the 3-piece collapsible dual access storage bins. And these are great because typically when you see storage bins like these, you expect the lid to lift off. And it does. But do you also expect it to open this way? So let's say I wanted to get something from, maybe not from this top bin, but from the middle bin or the bottom. I don't have to lift off the whole piece. I just open it up, take out the little stuffy, and then close it back, and it's all magnetic. So beautifully finished on the inside. These are not gonna flop open. You're getting all 3 pieces, and you can see they get progressively deeper as you're getting them. The small, the medium, and the large bin, and you just choose your colors right there. These are customer picks, these are feature price and on FlexPay, and again, it allows you to get organized in a really stylish way. I've enjoyed shopping with you. I will be back again tomorrow. You can always find me on Instagram, Tamara Hooks HSN, and Amy is coming up next with them on.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us tonight to see what made the list.
Monday, March 8th is International Women's Day,
a global holiday honoring the contributions of women around the world.
Join us here on HSN all day
as we celebrate our female entrepreneurs,
designers, guests, and hosts.
It's a day of programs and products by and for women
during International Women's Day.
Right here on HSN, March 8th.
So believe it or not, this is your ultimate deal. That's good shopping.
The most important thing is